Gonna be an exciting little adventure. My car has actually started making a funny noise, but I'm ignoring it for now. Oh my god. Keep an eye out for that, because like I say, I'll be out over Christmas. Alright guys, welcome. Today we've got something slightly different. I'm out at my 4x4, my dog Bluebell, who you may remember from the wild camp. And we're just out on some green lanes up in the mountains. And we're going to be scouting some spots basically to do some motorbike wild camping. So instead of me riding around for hours on my dirt bike until it goes dark trying to figure out where the hell am I going to camp, I thought for this one I'm going to do a bit of reconnaissance and find a decent spot. So I'm not sure if you guys are actually, you know, that fussed about the old 4x4 content, but I'm going to give it a go. We're out here, it's a beautiful day for it. We're going to take a little drive around, we're going to see how far we can get. Then we're going to get out on foot, bring Bluebell the dog, bring a little rucksack of supplies. We're going to hike up into the woods and try and find a good spot. So it's going to be an exciting little adventure. So guys, I know this might be a bit of a spoiler, but my plan is to come on a wild camp for Christmas Day. So basically, I'm going to head out on Christmas Eve, spend the night out there, and ideally stay for like at least half of Christmas Day as well. The question I did want to ask you guys is camping in a 4x4, so I could go up North Wales into the mountains with this little car and bring a decent amount of stuff with me to do like a good 4 or 5 day trip, which isn't as realistic on my 125. And I don't know if people would want to watch that, because I know that people do enjoy the dirt bike element, but there is a slight limitation to that, and I'm not going to stop doing it because it's so fun. But yeah, let me know, would you be up for some 4x4 wild camping trips? Please do say in the comments. Either way, we're going to carry on trekking and then eventually dismount and make our way into the woods. What's up, Bluebell? Hey? Alright guys, we are now heading up even higher into the woods. You can see how many of these have been blown over by the wind. Like, that's not clean cuts. They're all snaps. Oh shit, okay, that's why you pay attention to where you're driving. I nearly ended up in that ditch then. It is starting to get dark actually, because it took me longer than I thought to get here. But there is enough light to go exploring still. And I've no idea where we're going, because obviously this is the recon mission itself. So I wasn't going to recon a recon. Hey boy, we're fully wilding it, braving it. Just seeing what we can find in the depths of the woods. My car has actually started making a funny noise, but I'm ignoring it for now, because I feel like that is the best strategy to deal with it. There's some snow on that bank. I didn't expect to encounter the snow this soon actually. But I mean, all of this is viable, do you know what I mean? I could get my bike pretty much anywhere around here and set up a nice little camp up there. Oh, the wind is picking up sharpish like. Whoa! Trees that have come down in the wind. They're everywhere by the looks of it. It's been pretty brutal. With that in mind, I'm going to have to find somewhere to park that isn't directly underneath any trees, because it's getting windy again as we speak. That's another tip, guys. I always take clues from your environment. If there's trees falling over everywhere, just prepare that trees might fall over, do you know what I mean? Or if there's been landslides, look out for that. Don't camp or park or just walk underneath massive muddy banks and stuff like that. It's just extra stuff we can do to keep ourselves safe when we're out in the wild. In fact, I think this might be it, guys. This might be where we make our camp on Christmas. Up there. Just whether we can get the bike up to it with all the luggage. It's always difficult. I look at stuff, I think, yeah, I could ride up that any day of the week. And then I try it with all the heavy stuff, and I just get nowhere. More carnage. Look at them all snapped off. It's weird, normally they get uprooted. You don't see them just snap clean in half like that. Okay guys, we've come around the switchback to where I believe we will be making our camp up here. It's going to be a bit harsh because it's going to be Christmas Day, and as you can see there's already snow up here on these banks. The remnants of have melted a bit. See that? Snow everywhere. But the view we're getting over there, oh my god. This would be absolutely spot on. Right, let's dismount and check it out. Okay guys, we've dismounted from the old wagon. Just so everyone knows, this thing does identify as a dirt bike, okay? So this is technically still dirt bike content, alright? She's a little bit splattered. The new all-terrain tyres doing me good. And look at where we are. So looking at this, yes, it would be kind of sketchy, but I could get a bike across this ditch and up here. Oh, I wouldn't be the first either. That's sick. I now have a free Pro Carbon Racing swing arm guard, which is mint because I was going to buy something like that. Tidy. Of course, it is an option to get where I need to go. Although it's a bit of a faff, I can detach my luggage bags and try and like ride the bike up as I normally would with nothing on it. But regardless of where we end up, it's going to be somewhere around here because I'm loving it up here. This spot's incredible. This could end up being problematic, but I can lean the bike over and push it underneath if I have to. If there's a spot just around this corner that is worth, Jesus, that is worth making the effort to get to, then I can do it. But honestly, you'd put in some serious graft to be able to spend Christmas with this view, or at least I would. That's all I know. It's just a shame it's such a cliff face along here. Worst case scenario, when we come back, we go somewhere up there. Okay guys, this does not seem to be changing. You know, I don't see how there could be any kind of clearing that's perfectly flat just there. And I don't know if you can see, but these trees are starting to really move and they are not solid at all. It's going dark. I can't feel my fingers anymore. There's snow on the ground and there's an icy wind. So we're gonna call it, because we know where we're coming now. We know the area. We're aiming for up there at the top of that ridge line. Next time when we come back with the bike, I know I can get there. I know it's doable. I know it's worth it because of this view. So I reckon we head back. If I was out here on my own, I might do a little bit more exploring, but with Bluebell here, I'm not going to risk her safety. So we're going to head back to the car and make our meandering way down these forest roads. Hey, you got too much energy. Hey, you got too much energy. Hey. Oh yes. Come on, you. Come on. Okay. That is hella sketchy. The way that wind's coming through those trees. And yeah, I don't want to have one fall on me. Look, would you pack it in? She's got way too much energy. She does this when she knows we're going back to the car or back to the house and she hasn't spent all her energy. Hey. Right, so ignore her for a minute. Yeah, it's been a good day to conclude. Been out, seen some nice places, tested out my new tyres, I'm pleased with them, and got out in my car, which I've wanted to do for ages. Do a nice bit of a trail ride, drive on some green lanes. See, I'm hardwired to think I'm on a dirt bike. And we know where we're going, so it's a big win. If you're excited to see this wild camp, moto camp, dirt bike, wild camping adventure, keep an eye out for that, because like I say, I'll be out over Christmas and it should come the following weekend for your viewing pleasure. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, because I do plenty of stuff like this, or at least I have plenty of it planned, so you won't be disappointed. And if you're already subscribed, please consider putting a like on the video real quick, because it helps me out with the algorithm and all the rest of it. So I'd appreciate that very much. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have making it. And wishing you all a good holiday with your families. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.